Hey there, this is Holly's Rocking Recipes, and I'm Holly, and thanks for checking me out. So today I was kind of in the mood for something a little bit spicy, so I decided to make my Don't Stop Believin' Deconstructed Jalapeno Popper Bites. Now, I know what you're thinking. There's no way I can deconstruct a jalapeno popper and not just make a mess, but don't stop believing in me. I can do it. So most of you have had jalapeno poppers. Basically what they are is it's a jalapeno that's been hollowed out and the seeds taken out and the ribs taken out, and they usually fill it with cheese with some kind of coating on it, and then it's deep fried typically. So I mean, they're delicious. But what I do is I sort of deconstruct that. I chop up the jalapenos, I add bacon, cream cheese, Parmesan cheese, and then I dredge that in sour cream and onion potato chips. It is delicious. So first of all, I'm just going to go through what you're going to need to put it together. The other great thing about this is it's very few ingredients. So the first thing is an 8-ounce tub of the onion and chive cream cheese. And I get the onion and chive just because it adds extra flavor, of course. And then I get a 6-ounce bag of shredded up Parmesan cheese. Of course, you can shred your own Parmesan cheese, but 6 ounces of that. 2 jalapenos, 5 strips of cooked up bacon, and finally, for our coating, we are going to crumble up about 4 ounces of this 6-ounce bag of sour cream and onion potato chips to put on for the topping. So what I'll do is just bring you in a little bit closer so you can see how I put it together, and we'll go from there. I'm just bringing you in a little bit closer so you can see how I put these together. So the first thing that goes in is the 8 ounces of onion and chive cream cheese, and this is softened, so it makes it easier to get all mixed up. Then the 6 ounces of shredded Parmesan cheese goes in. Give that a little bit of a stir. Then the jalapenos, 2 jalapenos that I've diced up, and you can see that I've diced them up pretty small. So now the jalapenos are in there, and the next thing that goes in are the 5 slices of already cooked bacon. Those go in. And the last thing for a binder is a beaten egg, 1 beaten egg, large egg, and that goes in. And then I am just going to give this all a stir until everything is coated and all that cream cheese is mixed in and the egg is all the way through everything. So from here, what I do is I spray the cooking sheet. I have butter flavored cooking spray. You don't have to get the butter flavor, it just adds a little bit of extra flavor, obviously. And I use a small ice cream scoop. And I use this, I'll grab one about that size, drop it in the sour cream and onion potato chip, get a second one, and a third one, and I'll just sprinkle some of the chips on top to give it a coating on the top, and pat it down, give it a flip over, and when you pat it down, the potato chips on the back side also sort of adhere better. So there you go, a little patty. It's a little bit more than bite size for most of us, but I call them deconstructed jalapeno popper bites. You can make them smaller. It's just that simple. So they go on the sheet tray, and when I put them on the sheet tray, I will spray them one more time with the cooking spray, just so that the top gets nice and golden brown as well as the bottoms. So these get sprayed one more time before I put them in the oven, and I'll just keep going with these until we get them finished, and 400-degree oven for 16 to 18 minutes, and then we get to taste them. Now I just took my deconstructed jalapeno popper bites out of the oven, and I wish you could smell this. They smell amazing. They look fantastic. The potato chip coating did its job. Looks nice and crunchy and golden brown. And one thing I wanted to mention too, when you chop up your jalapenos, be careful, because if you don't wear gloves, make sure you wash your hands really well, because if you touch your eyes or touch your face after you've chopped them up, it can be painful. I found that out the hard way. So just a little tip when you're chopping those up. But these look so good. And like I said, it makes about 22 of these. And if you're having more than 4 or 5 people over, you will probably want to make extra and double the batch. So I know I should wait for them to cool, but I can't wait. I got to take a bite. So don't stop believing in me. Deconstructed jalapeno poppers. The bacon in there and the spicy jalapeno and the creaminess of the cheese. It makes me want to dance.